Da, 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 da. Let's make it daytime first. We've actually come quite far. Sorry, this is kind of a weird intro. Right, let's start that again, shall we? Hello and welcome back to the series. EXP here, and today we are doing something that doesn't involve this place at all. So let's get right on it, shall we? This way. So, before we crack on with the actual episode today, there is one thing I want to discuss, and I'm going to ask you a question now. As you can see, we've created this second hallway down here for all our wood, so now we've got all our ores and minerals and things that we've mined, all our stone stuff down this way, and then all our wood bits. Now, is it worth me carrying on this corridor style here, or should we cap it off along this side and just have the multi-item sorter encapsulate this area? Now up here I'm going to have all the different types of woody things, so like here we've got jungle, so this would have jungle trapdoors, doors, fences, gates, that kind of thing. Don't quite know what to do with sticks as of yet. And yeah, obviously each one of these will be matched with this, because I don't particularly think I'm going to have that many of those kinds of things. I don't really, when it comes to the stone as well, I take what I need and then make it there, and then I don't really solve it. So this stuff down here will just be mass storage of that kind of thing. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to have it. I will have having a mass storage system. It's just whether it's worth keeping the corridors going any further, because obviously the longer I have to travel here, the more difficult it's going to be just to get stuff. So I don't know, what do you think? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And with that out of the way, I shall now discuss what we're going to do in today's episode, because the whole point of this big hole in the ground, was going to call it a perimeter, but I kind of need to stop calling it a perimeter, seeing as it's not a perimeter. It was meant to be a perimeter, but it's a very, very broken concept of what a perimeter should be, seeing as I couldn't get it down to bedrock because the flying machine broke and my patience was gone. And it's also only 12 chunks by 12 chunks instead of the 16 by 16 it needs to be a full perimeter. But it's still going to do what I need it to do, which is create perfect mob spawning conditions for a few farms. Two in particular, the first one being a spider farm, just so I've got string, it's nice and simple. And the other one involves these guys, which is what leads us to today's topic. We're going to build ourselves a cat calf. Nope, we're not going to call ourselves Zombie Cleo. We're not trying to scam Doc M. We just need somewhere to breed cats because it's getting a bit chaotic over here. And yeah, so we're going to head over to the sheep motel, set ourselves up a new little plot. Actually, I still need to build the shed for this behind here, so we'll probably stick the cats in a building just behind here. Well, things are slowly coming together. I haven't actually checked this since last time, so how are we doing? That's an awful lot of wool coming in. That's a good thing. And how are the shears? Still good. Yeah, this is going to be going for quite a while yet. We're probably never going to need to replace them. While we're here, let's harvest some wheat and set up a design. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it or what I'm going to do with it. So that will be our challenge next. Well, I was just about to start getting ready for this build, but I cannot find my shovel anywhere. So I guess I'm going to have to go build a new one. I've got 4 levels at the moment, which means it shouldn't take too long to get to 30 at the gold farm. I might use the raid farm, but that thing still scares me. But either way, we should stop doing that. Either way, I need a new shovel, so that's what we're going to do. And while I'm doing this, I'll discuss roughly what my plan is, because it's not really set in stone yet, because it's more a concept. I don't know enough about cats and how it works, but I was planning on putting a floor made entirely of a floor made entirely of trapdoors. There we go. And have the cats breed and roam on top of there. And then have a way of just opening them all, pushing them all down, and having them all moved into a separate chamber where I can slowly start filling up the farm, which I'll probably do via minecarts. But that system will be put in place when I start building the gunpowder farm, which is still a fair few episodes away from being started. So yeah, let me just get some levels, build my shovel, and then we'll start on the farm itself. You know, it's not often I actually do enchanting anymore, so let's see what the look of the draw is, shall we? What do we reckon? What are we looking for? Efficiency 3? Is that all we're going to get? What do you reckon? Place your bets now. Efficiency 3 or an OP shovel? Da 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 da. Cheers. Outstanding, that is. Brilliant. Fantastic. Round 2. How many have got? 31 levels. This might be the last one. Fortune 3? Don't need fortune on a shovel. I really don't. Where's my dummy? There's a dummy. Okay. Efficiency 1 axe. Perfect. Absolutely outstanding, that is. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, and the last one for today. Efficiency 3, fortune 2. We'll take it. We don't have a massive project at the moment anyway. That is rather disappointing though. Ah well. Back we go. I think I'll take the scenic route because it's been a while. I say scenic route, it's literally, you can see it's over there. There's the bridge for the gold farm, if you was wondering how it actually works. It forces all the zombie piglins into one portal. They all get pushed themselves along into the next portal, and that's where I kill them. That's literally it. It's nice and simple. It's made by ENX04, so if you want to use that, I'll link it down below. And here we are back at the base, which I'll call it my base. I haven't actually been over here for quite some time. This is where I walk in and find my shovel, isn't it? Because what I actually did was decide to shove my shovel in this chest up here because I was clever. Oh, thank God. I'm still an idiot, but I'm not that much of an idiot. Right, build time. So I was thinking of having just a 9x9 square. Not 9x9, sorry, 3x3, which is 9. Oh God, I really should formulate what I'm going to say a little bit better before I started speaking, but where's the fun in that? But yeah, so this is our base, and we're just going to breed loads and loads of cats here. And then we can just dig down into a tunnel. There's already a tunnel there. Where do you okay, so that goes into the cow system. And we've also got that farm there. So we're going to have to go down a little bit and turn a couple of corners by the looks of it. Okay, so how far down do we need to go? If we want to avoid the cows, then this need to go down probably. Where's that? That's there. So we want to go down 2 below that. Yep. Okay. Something I probably should have done before digging that tunnel was making sure that cats actually move with water when sitting down. So let's just do a quick test. Oh, of course it's going to push it that way because that's where the hole is. Okay. Yeah. Yes, they do. They do. And they sit back down. Perfect. So I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I really should have checked that first, but you live and you learn, which is what I do mostly on this, is make a mistake and then realise I made a mistake and then forget about that mistake next time I go to do it anyway. Minecraft! For some reason, these cats always like to sit on top of chests. So if I just take a couple with me, can I get them to stay on the chest without having to make them sit down. And that way I can just keep breeding more, which will fall off. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see anyway. I'm bringing them over now, Mr. Heliporter. Or Mrs. I don't know which is which. And if I bring them over here, will they instinctively sit on this chest? Maybe. Maybe they don't like the trapdoors. Okay. So if I put the chest here, maybe they'd sit on it this side. Let's see. Will they? Or is it specific to those chests over there? No. Oh, straight over. Bizarre. How bizarre. There we go, there's one. We just need the other. Come on, hopping up to here. Come on. Okay, come on. I know you want to sit up here with your friend. That's fine. How about I just push you over there? Can I push you up a block? Or not? Probably not. Nope. It all seems like a lot more work. And it's worth considering they'll just follow me. But I need them in a more centralised place. No, you're having none of it. There we go. Okay. So we've got you two on there. So now all I need to do is make a chamber that you can't escape from. So let's first of all take this down. And build it. Yeah. And then the same on this side. I'll leave that open for now, just so I can go collect the rest of the cats. Can I do this without pushing you off? Come on, if I push you across this way. You're not going to push your friend? That'd be great. There. Let's not let you fall off. There. Okay. Hopefully that's centered enough. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. So we have the base box for our calf now, where if we breed these two, hopefully they'll just continuously run off into that way. We're going to make sure that they can't get off down this way. But that's all stuff we can work out after building the rest. So I'm going to bring the cats over. And then montage! Not montage, the other one. Time lapse! Nope. I had to stop that time lapse right there. I hate everything about this build. It's just not going how I was expecting. I didn't particularly have a plan going in, and sometimes winging it, things come out all right. Other times they come out a complete and utter disaster. So we're just going to pull this whole thing down and start again. But I'm also thinking about not putting a building here. So let me explain my thought process at the moment. As much as a cat calf would be a nice idea, it's not practical with the scale of the buildings at the moment because of the size of this motel and how cramped it is back here. I'm thinking about turning this into more of a generator. So just decorating it and then putting a little outhouse kind of round back, kind of like, you know, a washer dryer type room for the motel. That's my going plan for now, which means there probably is not even going to be a time lapse this episode because it's going to be a lot of me thinking in silence and just placing things down as to what looks good and what doesn't. So for now, I'm just going to crack on taking this down. And maybe there'll be a montage of me putting something a little bit nicer. Maybe there won't be. I don't know. Either way, this is vile. You can thank me for coming to that conclusion sooner rather than later. Oh, you haven't seen this down here yet, have you? This is where the cats are going to drop to. So we'll come down here. Make sure they all go down here. Can I run? It's not letting me run. You'll have to bear with me as I slowly trounce here. Round the corner. And down. And round. And eventually... out. That was quite a big pause. It was very anticlimactic, that was, but there's no quicker way for me to do it. Anyway, I'm... oops. Kind of babbling on again. That was silly of me. Right. Tear it down. Start again. I have a little bit of a story for you today. Today is Saturday, and I've just got back from Insomnia Fest, which is Insomnia 72, I believe, which is the gaming festival that everyone raves about. And to be honest, it was nice for what it was, but I do think it just doesn't appeal to me, to be honest. I went with my son, and he seemed to enjoy himself. Kept telling me he didn't, but I genuinely think he enjoyed himself more than he said he did. I don't know. I think we're in a similar kind of vein where we like the games we like, and we didn't particularly know anyone there, so it's the kind of thing where you meet up with friends that you don't see for a while. I think it's very good for networking for streamers and YouTube videos in general, but I don't know, I'm not exactly the kind of the networking type. Like I'm just not very good at making friends. I'm very bad at keeping friendships. I have a few very close friends that understand the way I am, and you know, we see each other sparingly, but I don't know, there was just something about it that probably isn't for me and my son. Doesn't mean I wouldn't give it a go again. Yeah, I don't know. It's just odd. It is the kind of thing that people rant and rave about, but I suppose the older I've got, the less interested I am in different games. Basically, since I found Minecraft, I haven't played anything except Minecraft. Occasionally I'll go back to Pokemon, but no, it's just Minecraft. Like, this game has taken over my life, and I don't particularly care about any other games. And yeah, Minecraft has kind of had its heyday. They did have a Minecraft section there, but it was Bedrock, and it was very much aimed towards family time kind of thing, which I tried to get my son involved in, but he didn't want to wait around. He played some Duck Hunt on the NES, and he played an indie game that was... I can't remember what it was called, actually, but you were supposed to be collecting rubbish from the ocean, but he was just pressing forward and laughing his head off. I mean, this kid's 11, and that's all he wanted to do. What else did we do? Oh, yes, we also played the... Basically, there was a bunch of university students in their last year of university, and they were getting... not customer feedback, what's it called? Market research, I suppose, on trying to get bugs, finding ways of breaking the game and how they can improve it. So we played that for 5 minutes or so. It was just difficult to keep my son's attention there, and mine, to be honest. So we've come away, and I'm kind of glad I did, else there wouldn't be a video going up today, to be honest. I'll say today, it's tomorrow, because yeah, I didn't have half of this ready for then. So yeah, let's just get cracked on then, shall we? Does it look like a generator? Maybe a little. I don't know. At this point, like, I'm happier with this monstrosity than I was with the monstrosity of the building that I had before this. This lever will flip every single one of these trapdoors, so I'm not going to do that now because I can't be bothered to get all those cats back up here. I've left these two so I can quickly repopulate it if need be. Hopefully I can get enough in here where I don't need to. Oops, I need to put that back. But yeah, it's just going to be a case of coming in here with fish, feeding, and dropping. I think, maybe. We'll see. I need to make that one higher, actually, then I can't climb up. That's all it needs to be. So, do I let them free? No, because if I let them free roam here, they'll all just teleport. So, I think that is where we are going to leave it this week. I'm a little bit disappointed where things are, but you know, we've had a little blast getting here, and with that out of the way, I'll see you all next week. Ta-ra a bit.